Hey guys, welcome back. This is the agency speedrun $0 to 1 million. So how these videos work is I go over an agency tip of the day, YouTube comment Q&A, go over input tracker, and then kind of game plan for the day. So today is January 11th, day 11 of building my agency, and we are exactly at $0 revenue so far. But agency tip of the day is I follow this guy on Twitter, on X, or at least I used to. Here's a screenshot I took. Really good for us agency owners to be aware of. Never having sales issues and primarily having operational issues usually equals legit business. Well positioned, in demand, real value, market fit. Pretty much all online biz discussions is just sales and marketing. Problem is much bigger than sales issue. Weak value prop, fake business. Um, totally true. So, like, it's super important when we're building our agencies or our online biz that it's like that people actually want what that people actually have a problem and our solution actually solves that. Because if it does, then we're going to be well positioned, we're going to be in demand, there's going to be real value and an actual market fit. And if not, then we're just going to be constantly just struggling with sales and marketing to the bitter end. If you're just getting started, completely makes sense that sales and marketing is kind of your biggest issue. But you have to anticipate and make sure that you're not running up this steep mountain because nobody actually wants what you're delivering. So that's extremely important. So that is the agency tip of the day. So we're going to go over some YouTube comment Q&A. All right, so this is from Aman. Hey, I just wanted to ask you how to actually get clients in a meeting and close them for high ticket prices. I run an outbound agency doing cold calls, booked a few meetings, but zero showed up. Great question. So I am not at this stage quite yet. We're just starting up cold outreach tomorrow. So take what I'm going to say with a grain of salt. However, from what I've learned and heard, couple things. One, on the actual cold call, when you're booking the meeting, do a little bit of push. I'm assuming you're cold calling. Yeah. Okay, doing cold calls. Yeah, on the actual cold call, make sure that you kind of push back a little bit. Because oftentimes people, depending on your niche, I don't know what your niche is, but depending on your niche, people will say, yeah, I'll whatever, do a meeting, but like they don't really care. Two, they are just saying that to get out of like stop talking to you and get off the phone politely. So you're gonna want to like push back and be like, well, like after they're like, okay, yeah, sure, let's do a meeting. And then you can be like, or even after the time is booked in, you can be like, well, like unless you don't actually want to do this, like, is this actually something you want to do? And make them like actually kind of fight for the meeting with you. Like if you kind of pull back, they're gonna come towards you and try to pull you in if they actually want to do it. The other thing is to ask them, hey, is there anything that would prevent you from showing up to this meeting? And then like sometimes like they'll actually just say, oh yeah, actually I actually had something else booked for that time. And it's like, why did you book that in? But you can't help everyone. Anyways, and then the truth comes out. Like nothing's worse than no shows because it's like you already have that time set aside. Like nobody else can book in that time. Like it's just rough. That's one thing, is actually make sure that they want the meeting and they're not just saying it to get you off the phone. Two, make sure that um, that there's nothing else that could possibly get in the way, and you have to ask them that. Number three, you're going to want to make sure you're doing SMS reminders. People don't check their email. People will check their phone. Like if you're sending SMS reminders, and you can experiment with different things, 24 hours out, 6 hours out, 1 hour out, whatever reminders you have to send, make sure you do that. SMS reminders, text message reminders, super important. The other thing is depending on your niche. So like for my niche, plumbing companies, getting them on a Zoom call is going to be rough, really rough. But they have their phone on them all day. So I'm not even trying to book Zoom calls. I'm just going to book scheduled phone calls and then call them up on and just talk to them on the phone. That's what I'm going to do. Depending on your niche, maybe a phone call is a lot easier where especially if they have their phone on them all day or they're answering customer phone calls, like don't try to get them scheduled on a meeting with their laptop. It might be easier to just get them on a phone call and booking the meeting is more about, hey, what time can I give you a call back tomorrow for us to discuss this? Then like, here, let me send you a calendar invite and like, let's book this in. Anyways, hope that helps. Now we're going to go over the input tracker. So I already filled this out for the day. Yesterday was Saturday. So it was not a work day by any means, but that's fine. I spend the weekends with my family. And same with today is Sunday. So I have a few kind of accountability calls with some buddies today, some business buddies. And that is pretty much all I have planned. So I will talk to you guys another time. Cheers.